Goddess Complex, and I just finished not too long ago the Hearts and Coffee edition for June 13th, 2021 Collective Messages. So you can check that video out. So I did not get to do the Heart Chakra candle. Alright, candles. Welcome to Candle Magic. I'm just gonna show you some of the stuff that I use, right? So some of these products you can actually find at Dollar Tree, your local, grocery store, dollar store. You can order online. Some of these items are actually cheaper to buy locally. So you can go to your metaphysical, spiritual, magical store, holistic stores. They'll have the candles and stuff. Also foreign and international markets and stuff like that. So since really 2020, I kind of talked about the candle magic and the different variations of ways of using it and what I use and why I use them. And of course, you have the special. This candle's lit right now. Wait a second. You have the specialty candles. Normally, I use the specialty candles, and then I may use my little regular candles or whatever I can find. Just depends on what I need at the moment. So one of the main things we're going to use is the green candle for the heart chakra, right? So really, fireworks? Okay, only when I'm recording. All right. So we're gonna get more so into the heart chakra candle, but I am gonna show you some of the other candles that I do have on deck. Like I said, I get low on candles. I normally refill once or twice a month. When it comes to normally, I use the 7-day candles. Which are these the visual candles? You can find those in most grocery stores. I find that smaller grocery stores actually have more variety of colors and stuff. I'm missing one, which is the end of the dark. I normally keep two different ones. I keep this one, and I keep the really dark purple, like royal purple candle. I do use it as a honor to certain ancestors, but I also use it for the chakra balances as well. Okay, and I normally keep that on my main altar. I've been using more so the smaller altar since it's kind of in my filming situation, so I just use this more. I'm buying more, so I use it more. But I do pull candles from my stash or also from that particular altar. Normally, if I put candles on that altar, I leave them there. I don't touch them because they are there for a special reason. But one of them is for the chakra balance. Normally, if you're more intuitive and empathetic or empathic, you're going to use certain candles. And normally, crown chakra, of course, especially if you have foresight, psychic visions, and lucid dreaming and astral projection, all that kind of stuff, you used, of course, the really dark. And I just used it and I didn't think about it. And I've been trying to do this video for a while. So, yeah. Yeah, buddy. I did that to myself. And I can kick myself because I've been trying to make this video as simple as I can, but also I've been trying to make this video for a minute now. So I have a couple of videos on the candle and candle hauls and stuff like that over on my Instagram. So goddess_complex, or you can type in the Goddess Complex LLC on Instagram and it should pop right on up. The whole full name, space it out. All right. Except for at goddess_complex 777. I'm going to keep the name like that for right now. All right. So, of course, you have heart chakra. We're going to mostly focus on that, especially as we're going through retrograde and you're dealing with heart emotions, especially if you are divine feminine, divine masculine, and you're working on healing different areas. And I think the heart chakra was always one of my problem areas. And of course, healing the heart chakra deals with forgiveness and all that type of stuff, other than other stuff, right? So, but healing and especially forgiveness, healing trauma from relationships, friendships, especially betrayals and different things of the emotional matter, and just kind of open yourself back up again. Okay, there is a difference between the candles. You have the dark green candle. Normally, people use this one more so for prosperity, abundance, and money. You can use this one as well, but this is normally the heart chakra candle, and this one normally is like your general money, abundance, job, career, that type of stuff. It's used more so for that kind of working, but you can use it. It is all you have. You can use this as a heart chakra candle as well. But this one, I've tried both, and they both work. And actually, I tried a dark forest green candle as well. Like I said, the darker ones more so work better, at least to me, for money and other stuff. So, but I normally try to focus more so on that, and I just use these for like manifesting certain stuff into my life, right? All right, but also if you can't find any of these candles, you can use a white candle. And normally I say the 7-day candle, you can use that one. Any white candle, but I normally recommend use a 7-day candle. Just know you have to burn it all the way down. You know, with certain workings and spells and manifestation products and projects and stuff like that. So you can't in routines you have to kind of burn it. So I would literally burn that for 7 days and let it burn all the way down. Especially if it's really needed in your energy field, it's gonna melt really quick. So I kind of been studying candles for at least the last couple of years. But I always get this one, and I've been experimented with it earlier this year, and it worked very well. And it's just I couldn't find this shade of green. It's very hard to find, you know. And unfortunately, this one is scented. I don't normally use scented candles, but if that's all you have, I wouldn't put this on my main altar. Let's put it like that. So a little meditation altar or something like that, that'll be fine. And then the smell is so delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Okay. So, but of course we have sacral chakra, which is the orange candle. All right, got that one. Of course, you got your crown candle, intuition, and all that good stuff, right? Dreams and all that type of stuff. Especially if you have blockages in your dreams or blockages in your foresights and visions. If you know you're not getting your it's like it's like irregular, like you're not dreaming, you feel like it's been blocked. Normally your crown chakra is being blocked in some kind of way. You need to kind of work on trusting yourself, and all. It's just a lot of different stuff. But you'll know when your crown chakra is blocked. It gives you this weird feeling. And then of course you got your root chakra, which is the red candle. But of course these candles can be used for passion, sex. Love, romance, different. So each candle represents something different. Of course, you got yellow. I do use the yellow candle for Ochun, and also have blue as well. This is the dark blue. I actually don't have the light blue. I'm missing the indigo and the light blue candle, but I do use the blue candle, period. Normally I use this one for Yemaya. All right. So those are candles, and like I said, I'm missing a couple different ones. I do get the special candles, which is the Holy Death candle, and also Archangel Michael's candle as well. So, and then I do have these, and I got these at the spiritual store. I use these just if I'm in a bind. If you want to use something quick, especially the white candle is universal, and I may use this one for the ancestors or something like that. Or just if you need to send prayer to someone, or just contacting the angels or stuff like that, you would use this one right here. Okay, and this, but like I said, white is universal. This one has been in this little baggie. So I have pink. I don't really use pink. Like I don't really use these candles a whole lot, but you can take these candles. They are easier to use. They are more of a fire hazard, so I do keep them in a little candle holder. So I have those. Like I said, I keep these just in stash just in case I need it, or actually I'm going to actually end up giving them away. So when someone needs a candle, I'm just going to save these for these or emergency purposes or something like that. But I don't really use the pink ones a whole lot, except for in the summer and spring, I use pink candles just for the really good energy. Pink and yellow, I use pink and yellow more during those times, the warmer months. But lately, I haven't used the yellow one other than the Oshun's candle, and then the pink one, of course, Aphrodite. And I don't really, of course, it's love and all the types of friendship and stuff like that. You burn though. It's like the candles have so many different meanings, but we're going to focus more so on the green candle. And like I posted, it is great for depression. It does lift your energy, your mood, especially if you need help forgiving. So it does come with this casing. You're just going to take the casing off of it. And these little thingies right here, I showed you guys in the haul a couple of months ago earlier this year. You can get these from Dollar Tree and the Craft Owl. All right? I'm going to show you what you need to use it for, all right? Uh-oh. So you're going to take it. Make sure you pop the lid off just gently, all right? So you see the wick at the bottom. Make sure the wick is not warped. That way it can sit clearly, sit flat. Okay, I left my stand. Well, I'm going to show you guys anyway, all right? I left my stand. I knew I forgot something. I have a thick porcelain black candle holder, and I'm gonna put that in here. And when I'm meditating and stuff like that, I'm gonna actually listen to a little bit more. I listen to some. Normally, I listen to really soulful music or something that really sounds really good. All right, so I got the wick. Just gonna make sure the wick is standing up, okay? So first thing first, before we do anything else, we're going to take our lighter. You're going to take your sage. You're going to light. Hopefully you can hear me. I got the fan going. You're going to light your sage. All right. If you don't have sage or anything like that, or any herbs to kind of cleanse your candle, and this is like just something basic I do. I do kind of do something a little bit different certain times of the year. Like I said earlier, during the reading, we have the summer solstice, summer equinox coming up. So, and of course, Wiccans and pagans call it something different. But that's a very big moment for the year, especially just like the spring equinox. A lot of big bursts of energy this summer. So you're gonna sage your candle. I have the fan going. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. So the smoke's not blowing everywhere. Okay, so you're gonna just lightly sage your candle, especially where the wick is, and you're gonna sage. Is it out of focus? Okay, there we go. And you're gonna sage. All right. You can't tell on screen. Okay, there we go. And you're gonna make sure, especially as you're doing that, you're gonna mostly focus on cleansing and kind of removing, like mentally removing, energetically removing any negative energy, because you don't know who touched it or everything during the making of it. You just never know. Also, don't forget the base. Direction does matter. For some people don't. For me, it does a little bit. Also, after sage and everything, and you kind of focus on like cleansing it and all the type of stuff, and you can literally shake the candle. You can also do that as well. That's something I especially do with these 7-day candles. Shake it. You want to pat negative energy out and just really focus on any negative energy being removed. This candle smells so good. Like I said, I don't normally use scented candle, but it did work last time, especially for meditation. Now, for other spiritual purposes, I probably wouldn't use scented candle, but for meditation, yes, kind of helps relax you as well. It's like coconut. And of course, coconut is very cleansing when it comes to magical and spell workings and just spiritual cleansing. It's a beautiful scent. Okay, so you also can take Florida water. You know what Florida water looks like? Boom. Right, you can get this bottle from Amazon. And look, what I normally do, I found some cheaper locally. So what I've been doing lately is just taking, it takes about 2.5 bottles. So I buy like 2 or 3 bottles at a time. Fill this bottle up and throw those away. Instead of keep ordering and shipping this, no, just find you something locally, and I just fill it up because I like the big bottle. And that way I can just keep going, keep rolling. I don't have to keep opening bottles after bottles. And I just fill it up, and it's good for like a month or so. So you're going to take a little bit of this. I have some already. I keep it this little small altar. I'm going to spray it lightly. That's something I do. If you want to go back in with the Florida water, go right ahead. Let it kind of dry a little bit before, or you can shake it around or whatever. Let it dry before you light the wick, all right? Because you don't want the wick wet. So I try to focus more so on that, but you can take it and actually put it in your hands. Okay, so this next part, and also I normally spray my hands down as well. I did it earlier. I normally spray my hands down when I'm working with anything, candles, it don't matter. Whatever I'm working with, I normally spray my hands down. Cleanse them, dry them, then spray them down. But I washed my hands before I did that, so sister forgot. So you have this right here, right? So what you can do next, I know so for some people it's a little different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually carve, use my bowl to catch this. You're gonna carve in here. It's different ways you can do this, all right? As far as your heart chakra, you want to heal for healing. I'm definitely going to put healing. So you're going to take your little engraver, carver. It comes in different shapes and sizes. Pick one. I normally use this one. And you're going to type, I said type, you're going to carve in healing. And just try to write as neat as you can. It's like the simplest things you can use. And like I said, I got this from Dollar Tree. And just do the best you can, but take your time. You don't have to move so fast. So healing, that's one of them. You can see it, healing. All right. On the other side, let's see, forgiveness. Just save yourself enough room. It don't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be that deep either. That's something I want to focus on. When you think of heart chakra, what else? Something you want to do? Heal, healing, forgiveness, balance. You want to balance your heart, so we can put balance. Okay, so forgiveness. You can see it. Forgiveness, healing. All right, forgiveness. And then pretty much you can put whatever else. Forgiveness. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. I'm going to have to break this. See, with 1616 when I look at the camera. So angel number 1616 may mean something to you all, okay? So also you want to carve in, let's say you have family issues, um, let's see, mending broken heart. You could, whatever you can kind of sketch in there. Like I said, you may want to use something with a little, like a flathead, almost something like a flathead screwdriver, something like that. All right, so if you can find unscented candle, that's fine. But if you're just going to use this for like meditation or something like that, then you know. So healing, forgiveness, heart chakra, active. You can put activation. You can put love, kindness, things that you kind of want to focus on when it comes to your heart space. Let's say healing family issues, healing let's say daddy issues, whatever you can kind of fit in there. You're gonna have to learn how to kind of write kind of thin and kind of small. Okay, so you're gonna take all of that. So healing, forgiveness, and let's put balance when it comes to your heart space. Think of whatever you want for your heart space. Okay, so balance, peace, there's a balance, peace. I almost want to say the word honor. And just do the best you can with the writing. Just try to take your time, and then just remove the scrapings as you go, because it gets a little messy. All right, what else is something else? I want to say that's everything. Let me see if I can scoop one more in there. And I may cut this part out. I don't want to make the video that long. So think of everything in your heart space. What do you want to heal, activate, balance, restore? Oh, that's a good one. Restore. And this is going to make a difference when you kind of start meditating. So as you're doing this, kind of clear your mind. Don't do this when you're in bad energy. Make sure you are in a just very peaceful state on a day where this is just you can sit and kind of focus, like a self-care day. especially if it is a full moon or new moon. This will be perfect for that time. You can do this pretty much any time, but it'll be pretty good around those times. All right. So I got room for one more. I got room for one more, and I can't think of one. I think that's it. Restore, rejuvenate, will restore certain stability, love, peace, balance, forgiveness, healing, honor. And I got room for one more, and I can't think of one. It's like one little space. Ooh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, health, good health. If you can scoop good, I'm gonna put good health. Good health. You may have to use all capital letters. It seems like it's easier to draw the capital letters than the small ones. There we go. I got stuff everywhere. Okay, just know you're gonna be cleaning up stuff. As you can see, it's gonna look like this when it's done. Alright? All this, alright? Oh. So you got your carvings, alright? Once you cleanse, sage, everything like that, go ahead and start carving. Okay, now this part right here, this is where it gets a little sticky, a little messy, alright? Just scrape this down. I'll just vacuum. Alright, this part is where it's gonna get a little messy. Alright, now this part is where you can start dressing your candles. Like I said, whenever you're doing this, make sure you're in a peaceful state, calm state. You can go ahead and kind of relax your mind, kind of focus, like I said, as you're carving, as you're writing, what you kind of want to focus on. Alright, and right here, like I said, I have everything I could ever think of as for right now. And like I said, you can do this once a month. That is like my problem area, and I think a lot of people's problem area, especially if you're going through heartbreak and all that type of stuff, and just healing, let's say, daddy issues, family issues, issues with just even friendships, and just balancing out your heart space, your loving energy. Even if you are a kind person, it's just like that area, opening your heart, especially if you've been hurt, if you've been kind of, especially if you hadn't been open, you hadn't started open emotionally. It helps to emotionally open yourself when you deal with your heart chakra. So that was one of my areas for sure, that I needed to work with. So right here, this is the one I made. You're gonna take your oil of your choice. This is the one I made. Of course, you can also buy your different oils right here. And then you also can just anoint it if you have olive oil or something like that as well. Any type of natural based vegetable oil, castor oil, whatever you got, whatever you got. A lot of people use olive oil, sunflower, castor, and sweet almond oil. Or grapeseed. Grapeseed. Oh, I almost forgot. Grapeseed. Grapeseed's one of them as well. Grapeseed, olive oil, whatever you got. All right. So this is the one I normally like to use. The olive oil it's just more convenient and affordable to buy. But grapeseed is like now on sale for some reason. That and sunflower seed. Those are another oils you can use as well. So you're gonna take a little bit of it. I'm gonna use this one with the herbs and stuff in it. So this is an all-purpose elixir. I use it for most of my candles. I'm still kind of perfecting what I kind of want to do with this. So far, it works perfect. You can make a lot of this stuff in your own home. I did charge it and activate it for a long period of time. So the candle, like I said, you're going to charge this, all right, with your energy, and you're going to take it and you're going to rub it. You don't have to put a whole lot, and you're going to rub the base of the candle. And as you're doing it, you kind of just visualizing releasing all the beautiful things that you kind of want to, the intentions you want to put in the candle. Normally, I close my eyes and I'm kind of meditating, and I have the oil on my hand, and I'm just kind of just, you know, lightly dabbing the oil to anoint it. And as I'm doing it, I'm like, you can really do this while you're meditating, but you can just kind of clear. That's why I say clear your energy. Don't do this when you're in a weird mood. And then you're going to just clear your energy. You're going to take your candle, and then you just kind of think about all the positive stuff that you kind of want to kind of draw in the attention of heal. Like I said, you want to heal things that you want to heal. If you want to restore some things in your heart, like maybe you want to kind of rejuvenate your heart. Or sometimes you kind of get in a mood where you kind of close off, or maybe you just been just not in a good space with people and stuff like that, and you kind of want to start learning to open your heart up. So that'd be one thing you want to deal with and kind of focus on intention wise. So whatever intention you want to do, family healing or something like that, um, and just kind of restore a lot of things. So you think and like you can pray and you normally I pray and I speak my intentions over the candle, right? You're gonna pray and you're gonna speak it over the candle. You're literally gonna talk on the candle. Okay? You're literally gonna talk on the candle. You putting your energy to it. You can't hold it to your heart space as well. That's something I do as well with my candle. Especially a heart chakra candle. I do recommend you holding it to your heart and then you speak, I want to restore, order in my family. I want to open my heart more. I want to be open to friendship. I want to be open to love. I want to be open to healing my, let's say, past life traumas or whatever the case may be. So you have that, and also you have your intentions. Also, the main areas are, of course, carve into your candle, okay? And then you're gonna take it, and you're gonna rub it in your hands. You place it here. You can also take crystals, and so I have a bowl of crystals. You can take it and place it in an actual bowl of crystals. I showed you guys this earlier. You can take it and put it in the middle of my crystal. I have crystals and shells in here. And you can take it and put it in there and charge it. Also, I have my sound bowl. Booyah. You can take it. You can charge it with that as well with frequency. You can also clear the energy with frequency as well. But I like to charge it up using the sound bowl. You can actually, if you have like those wireless speakers, you can use a wireless speaker. I wouldn't put it directly on it because I don't like technology touching certain stuff. I just don't believe in, energy waves touching stuff. But you can take it and let the energy just waves kind of cleanse it off just like you would do crystals. So the same way you would charge a crystal, you can charge a candle. Also, you can charge this actual candle charging chants and spells that you can use as well. All right. Same thing. Same thing you use for crystals, you can use for candles as well. A lot of people don't know that. Now you do. I've used them. They work. All right. Like I said, that goes for any candle. Sacral, root, crown chakra. I mean, it goes for all of it. Okay. Whether you're using the pillar candles, the small taper candles, or penny candles. I like that from your botanicals. The $7. I said the $7. 7 day candles. You can do that as well. It's a little different anointing that similar ways without the carving. There's different ways to do that. I'm going to show you guys how to do that next episode. I have something special I want for that, but I think I'm going to have to create something before I can be able to show you that. All right, so this oil smells really good. I did a good job on this oil. Like I said, the oil is charged, and then you're going to charge your candles and stuff as well. And you're basically mounting your energy with your intention, especially by you hand carving. That's just like writing something. So you're carving something into this candle. All right. I would not use this for evil intent. I know a lot of people use it for evil intent, but this stuff is very powerful. So be very clear with your intentions when you do any of this stuff. All right. Same thing for these little candles right here. I forgot to show you guys these. You can carve it into these little birthday candles. If you need something really quick, especially if you're on the go, you're at the park, you're at the beach or somewhere like that, or you're at the office or somewhere far away, but especially if you're at the beach or at the park or somewhere and you need to, or shoreside, and you need to kind of meditate or something like that, you can hand carve, like I said, hand carve your intent in the side of the candles and boom, good meditation candles, all right? So that's it. That's pretty much it. And like I said, I'm going to take this and put it in the middle of a bowl of crystals. All right, crystals and shells. I'm going to leave it there. And then, like I said, you can pray on it. I normally like to wait a couple of days, and then sometimes I'll do it instantly. But I think I'm going to wait a couple of days. Like normally I wait at least 3 days, and I'm just pushing in and putting my energy into the candle. It's actually ready to go now. It's finished. Now you can put other herbs. Once you put the oil on it, you can put other herbs, and a lot of people like to put the crushed crystals, which I do have. I'm going to save that for something else. But you put the crushed crystals in it, any green stone, of course, aventurine, it's green agate, different crystals. You can actually green emerald. You can push that in there. Also, you can use it for the career candle as well. Career and money, prosperity, abundance candle. So you can do that too. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. All right. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it charged for 3 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm going to use it Wednesday for meditation. Okay. So that's it. And it's great to, especially this particular candle. I think it's, what is it? You can get this one at Dollar Tree. It's coconut lime. This one I've used before. It works like a charm, especially for meditation to help you relax. It does help with your mood, especially with your heart chakra, especially if you have depression, anxiety, pretty much anything of that nature. I brew my tea, my chamomile and lavender and everything, and that's what I do. I take a nice bath, great after a spiritual bath. Smoke clearing, saging, and stuff like that. Drink you some tea. Put on your best, nightie or pajama, whatever you want to get comfortable, naked, whatever. It's up to you. And that's it. And I light it. I listen to some really good playlist frequencies. I sleep with candles lit. Not these though. I don't trust these. I do sometimes meditate and I'll put myself in a trance and go to sleep for a minute. And with the 7-day candles, but I have it. I don't recommend anybody doing that at all whatsoever. But I'm a professional, so don't do it. Don't do it. Don't burn your house down. All right. But these candles, like I said, don't leave these lit. I have a high candle holder. It's like this about this tall, so it's away from the actual altar base and cloth. So you have these. That's it. And that's it. You can, like I said, you can do it for all the other ones. Sacred candle is gonna be a little different. Sacred chakra candle. Like I said, I've had these candles. Some of these candles I've had, shoot, probably like 2, 3 months. And like I said, I just keep them on stock just in case I need to meditate, or if I feel like I'm having troubles in certain areas, or some other issues with the energy and stuff like that, and other stuff that's going on with the energy when it comes to the chakra energy, or just certain things in those elements I need to kind of work on, forgiveness and just other stuff, just opening my heart a little bit more, and then not letting my like mood swings. If you notice you've been having like really weird mood still swings, and you're kind of more closed off, and your heart space is not like that. If you know what I'm saying, like the world can make you really cold. So I do recommend people doing this. I know this is a little long. It's a little long to do this. I know this, but it's really simple. The more you kind of get in the habit of doing it, it's really quick and easy to do. Like I said, the candle's actually ready to go. So I can light this tonight. I'm going to sit it in my crystal, and you can charge it on the moonlight. You want to charge it on the sunlight. You can keep speaking blessings. I am going to pray Psalms 91 over it, and also Psalms 23, maybe 71. The protection as well. So protecting your heart chakra as you're healing as well. So that's it. The video's long as ever, I know, and I'm going to go take a shower now. And this candle smells so good. And like I said, you can use different essential oils and everything on here. You can just pretty much play around with it when it comes to that. But there are certain oils and herbs you can use to open your heart chakra, just like anything else. So play around with it, make it your own. It's 15 million recipes on how to do these candles and stuff like this. So, and then you can buy them just like this, Reiki charge. And I just like people to do it themselves. It's just more personable, and it's your energy. You're working with your energy and not necessarily somebody else. But I know some people aren't comfortable with that. But this is just one way of doing it without having to go out and buy all this stuff. And you can just really just use what you have at home to make this candle. All right. So, only thing I'm missing is the glitter and all this other stuff. That'll be another video. That's a lot of stuff. The dressings, the glitter and stuff like that. You can, like I said, add crystals and glitter and stuff. Yeah. You can do all that. So peace and blessings. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you're watching Cards and Coffee Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Yeah. See you there. Bye. Love you.